Okay, so basically I'm making the Super Mario question block. I'm gonna have a real coin come out of it. So basically there's gonna be a system where when you lift the bottom plate, which is what Mario does when he punches the bottom, the coin comes out. That are each 8 inches. Okay, yeah, more like 7 3/4 inch diameter, just because I plan on putting a piece of cardboard all the way around to kind of hide the cardboard flutes, and that's gonna add some inches. Okay, this is the first slot. We need 2 of these. I marked on each one where the top was, or just like the same point on each circle. That way when I line them up, because they're not, even though I measured them and I used a compass to make a perfect circle, I cut them and now they're automatically not perfect. So I want to make sure that even though each one is imperfect, they're imperfect together. But lastly, I need to make, this is not last, second to last actually, I need to make the ring. Because if you look at a Mario coin, actually let me, it's not perfectly flat. You could see the slot is what I just cut out, but then it also has this outer ridge. And so that's what I'm cutting out now. What I find after doing so many of these is that pencil can sometimes show through the paint layers. And so if I just erase them now, I don't have to put as much paint on later. So this is it, it's all glued together. I think it looks great. I'm definitely gonna add, coin is done. It's very dense, very solid. So next what we have to do is make the actual box. I hope I have enough glue. 12 by 12. Okay, so basically the base is done. Oh, I forgot there's no bottom. We have here are the 4 sides, that's obvious. The bottom here is hollow because what I have here is this plate. What's gonna happen is that this plate is gonna be on the inside and then you're gonna be able to push it. Okay, let me just, so I put the plate in and you can see it fills out the bottom. And when you push it from the top, it moves. Okay, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but then what we have are these walls here. You could kind of see with the plate and its size, but it's basically meant so that, you know, it doesn't move all around and that it stays like in the same, it stays where I want it to be. So basically it's like done. This is the last thing that needs to be glued. So what I did was this. I made this, like, I don't even know what you would call this. This is a SpongeBob basically, and it fits in. So this is the top with the coin slot. SpongeBob here will fits in here very loosely, and the coin fits in here as well. And so this is what's guiding it basically inside. Oh, put this in here. And then you gotta hold this so still. I actually cut a new top because I really needed this top to be on size. Okay. So put this coin in and it fits just at the top. I realized that if it's any lower, then it's gonna like wiggle around and I don't want that. So when you push the top up, I mean the bottom up, look at that. Something's happening. Okay. So the sponge was a pretty good idea, but I think it needs some refinement. It's really loud. Okay, so what it looks like, the sponge looks like it's leaning to the side. It's not that big of a deal, but I can kind of feel it when I push up. Okay. Okay, so we can see from the pictures that these holes, they're holes. So I wasn't gonna paint them, but I figured like if I want to have this on a wall, it would be beneficial to have these be holes and not dots. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut these out. There's 4 on each side. And then the question block also, there's a lot of shadows going on. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna cut out 1 layer of cardboard to be the question mark. I made this template. This I cut from the corner of a piece of cardboard. This is a perfect 90, perfect. And then I cut this circle out. So now what I'm gonna do is go onto each corner and line it up at the 90-degree angle and then trace the circle. That way they're all in the same position relative to each corner. These holes turn out so good. And I didn't even think about that. They're already black because they're holes. I drew one and then I cut out the rest. And this one piece is crooked. So now I have to fix them all. 6 hours later and a lot of cardboard and a lot of glue later, we have my question block. It works and you push up the bottom, take out the coin. Ba-ding!